Okay, hello my friend, and then there is interesting engine, and this is this Toyota's VVTi engine, and there has been happened engine failure. And next I am planning to show you that what is this failures, this area, and what has been made, and what has been issue, that what has generated that Toyota's engine failure. And this is really interesting case because now there is only 100,000 miles or 150,000 kilometers in this Toyota's engine, and this is this Toyota's engine what is very common in Toyota Corolla's engines. Those engine size 1.8 and 1.6 liter engines. Okay, and then I continue. Okay, and now I have rotate this engine in like upside down. There is intake manifold, and there is now oil sump area. And I am planning to take that oil sump out, and for that job I need 10mm socket, what is in here, and then that kind of French tool. And I start in here, and these bolts are easy to open. And this is like first one, and I use always box, or I send those bolts and nuts. Okay, and there is that kind of small nuts, and then I take all of these bolts away, and then we continue when I am planning to take that oil sump out. Okay, and then when I am planning to take that oil sump out, I need knife, some dull knife and all, and then hammer. An idea is that in some corners, like this corner, I little bit hammer this my knife, and then this oil sump opens. Okay, now there's my knife, and this knife goes nicely in there, and then when I little bit bend that, this oil sump opens really easily. Now I can use my hand. And that's where, if we have this crowbar small, this is really useful. Now this oil sump should open. Now there's something take contact, and maybe it is this broken part. What is the issue? Because normally this cover should open easily. Okay, now okay, it was this. There is actually many parts in there inside, and these parts makes this difficult to open. And of course this oil sump funnel with this by the way damage, and this is really interesting, and I take a little bit better view that we can look at. Okay, and now we can see this engine failure, and especially when we look at oil sump and that lower area, this is full of different parts, like this part. What is this? What is this? Maybe this the this is this bearing, this is this crankshaft bearing. This cover and its place is there, and it has been damaged, and there has been really happened so that I believe that this one of those pistons, this connection rod and piston joint, it has been damaged, because there is so much this hitting picture in there. And let's go to look closer, and there is really much hitting things in there, and then there is even this hole in this cylinder block, and this is interesting case, because I have drive this car when this damage happens, but I am lucky that this car was already damaged before of my driving. Previous owner made that failure. And then there's interesting that there is hit also this oil intake, this oil pump intake hose. There is hit in there, and there is, by the way, another hole in both sides. And this connection rod, it has been hit in those areas. And let's go to look next this piston area, and I take next this oil sump, that area away next. Okay, and for that job I need again 10mm socket, and I open first these bolts in here, and then in that bolt in here, and then here I have one. And then when these bolts are free, we can continue. Okay, and now bolts are free, and I can take this oil intake hose pipe away, and then I need to open this crankshaft, these bolts in here. Okay, I take, well, actually it seems that when I need to take this piston out, I need to open this cylinder head, because now it is not possible to take these pistons out in that side and this way. Okay, and then I open this cylinder head cover, and again 10mm socket, and I take these 10mm bolts away, and soon we have this cover is out. Okay, and now all bolts are away, and then I take my hammer and I bend this area in here a little bit, then this cylinder head cover opens. Okay, good. And then when I take these gaskets away, we can see in there is those camshafts, and then I can continue.